Mike spot 4. Okay. Check, go. Go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Switch up. Hey, watch that.
On second down, Jackson. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
3 tight ends. Yeah. On the jump. We'll have to bring in the meat package, I guess.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Second and 6. And that'll be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Love. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
No, but he just eyeballed him. He just literally waited on him to come off the trail route. Like, I read it perfect and threw it anyway. Like, I wouldn't have thrown that if I was him. It looked like I was about to take that back, son.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on 2nd down, Love. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
57, Mike. Mike 57. Don't get nervous.
They keep it with Penny on 1st down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jordan. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun. Love. Flushed out right.
What?
It's caught. Shepard. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Are you seeing this?
Ready, ready. 18 Gator. Get ready, return on. Get that ball.
The sideline?
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Hard, ain't it? Like my dude just stand behind him, don't even think to play on the ball.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. They call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
I like the blue. Blue, my favorite color.
2nd and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Glad you brought that up. Forgot about him.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, Love. Throw left side complete. It's Schwartz. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
Now that I don't ever since I got rid of JJ is
sounds like you think the three's just not that good.
Strip sacks don't happen. Fumbles don't really happen.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Dude, I need a big
Colts
hitter
come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet,
JJ would literally
right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
JJ's got where I've never seen
looking to be a threat come January.
Tackled, I think it was
and let's think about what every team has in their goals. Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs.
He just dove. Didn't even like try to wrap him up. Just dove and like headbutted the ball or hit it with his shoulder or something.
Is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can have as many home games as possible.
JJ gets some fumbles.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I mean, JJ's a 99. It don't get much better than JJ, so.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Watch the twins.
A toss play to Hunt. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd down,
bro, just hit the
it's
hole.
Hunt, and very little there.
Run.
He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
3rd and 7.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Hey, come on,
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, my God. Okay, thank God. I was about to say, they're bumping each other.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
Good
route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield,
I held that to the left,
if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
His arm not work.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Slam, slam, slam. Tight dog, tight dog. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson, Safarian Jenkins has it. He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll run on first down. Hunt trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's got a pretty good team.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Nah, it's a threat, though.
Mark 55, Mark 55. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. This is caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Set up. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
About to get silly with him.
Come on.
They run for it with Hunt.
I said we getting silly.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
First down and goal to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go. Cover. Check 31. Check 31. Switch.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now Hunt. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
Green's screaming in. Because we don't need Green.
Check 55, Mike. Squeeze, double.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Madden, shutting my shit down.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
Watch twist.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call an offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At least I don't think he will. Maybe he's finally getting 3 before half. Myself, I'm going for 6.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession.
No to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on 3rd and long. Love taking a shot. He's got it in. Complete.
Who is that?
A big play
I
there
have
for
95
45 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range.
Cover 4, I played over the top only.
They've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Off play action. Love. This goes to Mack on the check down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout
with Lamar
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I think I need to use Lamar more now I got him. I mean, first game I had Lamar, I ran the ball 40 times. Oh, he missed! He choked it.
Nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Look at my O-line now.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10.
O-line is cheeks now. What do you mean? I ain't got like 8 superstar abilities out there.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground.
Oh, let's go!
First down and then some at midfield. There he goes, right side. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 63 yards on the ground.
Yeah, it didn't let me hold circle for some reason, so I got to fucking hurry up.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Should I take a chance real quick, though? Nah, I can't run it, though. I have no timeouts. That's the thing. I'm just going to take my 3.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3
Madden. Hey, welcome to my Madden
timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense
maybe
sweat
he
out
had a
half
better
number
release
1.
than my
So
guy,
out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
Corner, not
From the right
corner.
hash at a bit of a tight angle.
Like, honestly, if I'd have played him in man,
The kick by Marr is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
Both of my corners are man
So we
corners.
will
They're
not
both
go
like
into the lockers
86 man
tied. We do have a leader in the
maybe.
clubhouse, so to
And
speak.
their zone
Man,
is
it's only
like
3 points.
maybe
Doesn't seem
barely
like much,
so,
but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
that could be why. But I've done nothing but focus on their man. I want to be able to play man defense. I want to be that guy that just mans your people up and dominate them. Oh, it's a bad play. You see that run? Yeah, I finally broke one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
It looked like
And I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Final play of the first half.
Dude, my screen keeps...
They'll throw now on the final play. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going to try and throw.
You must think I'm a man owner. I don't know why my guy's coming free like that.
Preston Smith, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And I have no idea how. He's probably going to call me out in Discord for cheating or something, and I have no idea how that happened. On first down, it's Hunt. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Go ahead and message him and say...
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I just don't want him to
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
They'll start on the ground with Mack. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Love. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
He didn't even try to corner me. He just tried to make me call like a fair catch back there or something by kicking it short, getting a hit or something. I don't know what this dude's doing.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down.
Stats look nice with that one big play I had. No, I don't think so. Unless he's just waiting.
At the 31.
Deontay Thompson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Defense wins championships, baby. Check 50. Check 50. Hey, watch out.
They run again with Hunt. Now the ball comes loose.
Green just fumbled again, bro.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home.
Review it.
The next guy comes through
they didn't
and picks
review
him
it,
up.
though.
And
so
avoids the turnover.
It just left me up there with the
On
extra
3rd
game.
down, Hunt.
Oh, Green!
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's why I put protective custody on him, because before I put protective custody on him, it was
Now
the
after
same
the run by
shit.
Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, Kareem breathing hard, buff. Don't have to let him take a play off.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early
We'll have
downs
to
like
add
that
more
first
QB
down there,
options in my
need to be a
book.
little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple
I'm
more
gonna draft
downs
him
to play
off
with.
this season.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
I mean, I got a lot of RPOs.
Pretty good
This
little
RPO
two-play
is
sequence
actually
there. You
a
force the
QB
incompletion
RPO.
and a
Like
very
if I don't
short
throw it to
pickup.
the tight
now
end,
maybe
you
bring in
can
an
take
extra
off.
defensive back or two.
So
because
if you
wanna
take
try
the
and
wrong
defend on
guy, you
3rd
see the
down.
P right
They
there,
like to
or
put
maybe
those
it's the
nuclear
R.
sub packages, don't they?
The P or the R will always commit to Lamar, and if you play that guy and don't, Lamar's got a wide open hole for like a ton of free yards.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. This is the tight end fan.
Look at this.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Two tutties on it with illegal man downfield.
Zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back. And
I know what it means, dude. I'm just saying, like, if a user were to take that person and user him on the tight end pass, then Lamar's gone. Because there ain't nobody else, like, really out there other than safety.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and
Oh,
stop
that
it.
on the accuracy. This is good.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
See money, it hit the camera
And
and
Charles,
gave it
when
to
you
me.
start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if there are going to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. New England on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Love. It's hauled in by Shepard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Love. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Dude, I literally all-out blitzed him
now,
over and over.
13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
Dude, that guy's a turd.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Would just go into 3-4 there and
some
just
hot
run
water
like the
now
regular
after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Like he literally can't.
They'll look to throw here.
That's mine.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. But he'll take this back down inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Hey, we'll still get it, though.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Here's Hunt. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches just say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
They get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Lamar Jackson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
We're going back.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Hunt going to run for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Dude, it's holding to.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Dude, I'm about to just call the Seahawks player out in the Discord and say, dude, I just sent all-out blitzes, and then I'm going to tag everyone.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Dude literally can't.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go right back to Mack. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The offense on third down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Back to throw. Love. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This a give to Mack running to the right. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
We'll play this season out, and we're
Give him 6 yards and the first down.
I'm going to try to fill the lead.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
But I'm getting first.
2nd and 5. That's complete left side to Shepard. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
I'm going to grab him first round.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They set the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Looking to throw. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Love. That's caught inside the 20.
Wow.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Deebo Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
They'll look to throw, and they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
It's still, I mean, he ain't going to do that again.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
He's only got 1 timeout. He's already burnt both timeouts on I don't know what. That pass play.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Game, dude. That's you and silly all game. Anytime y'all up against me.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I'm getting somebody
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So the
I might
Colts in
just go
possession
in there
of
and get on my
football
brother's
as we get you
PS4, download
reset.
Madden,
They've got a
draft
second
2
down
teams,
now as they
and then
search
send
for
the
a way to
second
get
team's
this
best
one
players
to the
me.
finish line. They'll run again with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
I'm going to have to hit him with some cash money, some old school Madden 15
Patriots will
cash
take
money.
their
There's been a
third
money
and
play
final
ever since
timeout.
money play's been money plays. You understand?
Talk over what to do next.
Just a money play ever since money plays became money plays. And listen, another thing is, he gonna be worried about Lamar. You know what that means, don't you? Somebody open in the middle. Somebody open in the middle. Calling it now. R1 button. Smoke. Wait. Oh, never mind. Wait, maybe. I don't know.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Went offside.
Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And they still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. Here's Jackson. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Nah, I'm going to put one over the top.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'm going to put one over his fucking head. No, you don't.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, he must be watching a stream right now.
On the run, this is Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take
don't wanna
any
give me a
sort of
free
a
cutting
chance.
over the
We've
top,
seen
I'm
it
gonna get one
happen in
anyway.
the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
This is it
Some
right
people
here.
get a
This is my
little
best
greedy,
cover
try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he can't get a throw away. He's
back
taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What's that dude be on? What's YouTube tell you that does?
Throwing now is Jackson. He's got his tight end Fan. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jeffrey Simmons. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Indianapolis, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know. I'm honestly thinking about drafting defense for the first 11 rounds, to be honest. Just get 11 studs on defense right away. Listen at this. All these old people that no one's thinking about taking, I'm going to take and take an age down a couple years.